You know, we've just mentioned Slex for the 2022 Coliseum, but it was the 2018 Coliseum where Bonza inflicted that defeat of Punchdrunk's Istria. And as you said, he was rolled up. He goes, he didn't even make me submit, and he's been festering for 4 years. He said he paid for his own flight, his own accommodation, his own Uber. Couldn't you have at least picked him up from the airport?
I don't have a driver's license, but look,
still,
yeah, you've just got to imagine. Just think about what has festered away in Punchdrunk Istria's mind over the years. He's like, I know I can beat you. I know I'm better than you. I want that shot again. And it has led to this. Two of the best grapplers this country has ever seen are now going one-on-one again. And I tell you, my memories of that Coliseum, this match stuck with me. These two guys absolutely went for it at Coliseum. And now we get a chance to see it again. Punchdrunk Istria, or as Punchy as I like to call him.
Yes, I wouldn't call that to his face after the way he looked at you, my friend.
No, he wanted to kill me.
Yeah, so Punchy would be part of what he was thinking.
And I was going to say nice break here. This has just been absolute technical masterclass at the beginning of this match. The break there by Istria. No man is going to let the other have an inch here.
If you're a wrestling purist, and I know you're not, the purists are going to love this, Rose. These two grapplers, I think, looking to be acknowledged as the best grappler in the fair country of Australia.
Yeah, and I mean, there's just so many arguments towards it, but there's no denying these two are at the very top, and this should be a very interesting matchup here. So far, it has just been two men who know each other very, very well. Look at these reversals. Beautiful by Bonza. Punchy reverses it himself. Bonza now with the pin. Oh, great leg drag. Look at this, beautiful. This is something that Bonza's known for.
The ankle lock, something very familiar for Bonza.
Oh, wow, that reversal by Bonza, I've never seen that. This is two top-level athletes right here.
I tell you what, I hope referee Hannah's gone up in pay grade, Rose, because she has her hands, arms completely full with these two hombres.
Bonza's not happy about it. Punchy is trying to get some distance here. But just an absolute star of Adelaide, Punchdrunk Istria, an icon of that state and of this country, really. And we're so glad to have him back in the PWA ring. To me, it's been too long.
Where do you think the sentiment is, Rose? I mean, Istria, as you mentioned, from Adelaide, Bonza, homegrown product. This crowd's all Istria, right?
Yeah. I think this crowd is just marveling at two of the best here with their grappling abilities, the technical prowess. And I mean, Punchy scares me. He really does scare me. You imagine hanging out with the guy? That would be a nightmare. Just staring at you the whole time, grunting. Oh, goodness, Bonza has just turned Punchdrunk Istria to the outside. Punchy just got thrown out. But Bonza's hurting. You don't see that look on his face often, do you?
No, he's doing a bit of a neck adjustment there, and it's quite a neck to adjust, let me tell you.
Vice grip of Punchy would just make your head feel like it's been crushed.
One thing Bonza loves to do is chat with the PWA audience while he's wrestling, Rose. Always loves an exchange of views about politics, the environment, and about inflicting pain.
I think he was, oh goodness, Istria just took that right to the face. I think he was just discussing the final episode of Neighbours with someone in the front row.
Please, don't go there. I want to get through this without crying.
I missed Dr. Carl already.
Oh my God. Charlene, I love you.
Oh, goodness me.
So there's a gentleman in a very attractive orange suit I just caught a glimpse of there.
Bonza is just playing at this pace right here. Istria knows this is coming. Istria knows that if you get grounded by a Bonza, he's going to hurt you, and it's going to do it. He's going to do it for a while. And Bonza now has Istria in a very precarious position, has him on ground. Istria's got to keep that shoulder up. Referee Hannah's right there to check it. He's right there to check it. Bonza throws the punch. Well, that fist was enough to just daze Istria so he could flip him over into the submission.
As I said, Rose.
Oh, look at this. Oh, my God.
Pure wrestling. Ground game. No high-flying hijinks here, Rose. Just pure technical wrestling. It's a marvel. And it's a marvel not being enjoyed by Punchdrunk right now.
No, he's in a world of pain. But the ring awareness of him to get to that rope break and survive is what makes Istria so great. His ring awareness, even in the depths of pain, can get you out of precarious situations like that. And this right now, this is Bonza's speed. Istria's in a bit of trouble. He's grabbing his back. He's trying to kick his way out of it. But the hammer, I mean, he'll hammer you.
Can you imagine how much Denker rub's going to be used tomorrow?
Oh, my goodness.
And that's just by you and me having had to call this thing. Jiminy's crickets.
Smell like a eucalyptus forest in here. Istria's feeling it. Punchy is in a lot of pain. But he knew that he's had years. He must know this was coming. Right now, he is just focused on getting through what he knows Bonza can dish out. Keep your mind on the game. Bonza needs to focus as well. Not get caught. This is what. This is the mistake. Bonza tried it too many times. He should have switched it up there. Istria made him pay for that, and now Istria has the space. He's limping though, Chris. He's limping.
I love the pace, Rose. I feel like we're living inside the match.
Yeah.
You can see every sinew straining there. Every muscle being called on to deliver its part of the hurt as Istria wails away with that boot.
Straight out, flying in with that drop kick. He is a killer, Istria. You should see him on Fortnite. Once you taught him how to hold the control the right way up, he was unstoppable. Goes into the armbar here. Smartly, Bonza turns it into a pin. Istria rolls through it though.
Sort of avatar does Istria have, like a demigorgon or something?
It's just a bowl of punch.
Here it comes.
Punchy again.
Counters, raise knee.
Both men are groggy now. You can feel the effects of this match on both men. Wow, the strength of Istria to throw a man the size of Bonza like that. Crazy. And then, I said it again, Chris. You don't see that look on Bonza's face very often. He's wincing in pain because Punchy will just, well, punish him, really. He's feeling it a bit from this crowd. They like Punchy. I don't get it.
I think Bonza Sacariuliak is in a new postcode right now.
I don't know what they see in him. He's just a fighter. They appreciate great talent. And there's no better than Punchdrunk, Istria and Bonza in this style of wrestling. Like you said, Chris, one for the purists.
No quarter given, Rose. Both men on their feet. The last thing they'd ever want to come out of this exchange is a topple to the canvas. And they will stay upright as long as is humanly and beyond humanly possible. There's a bit of a standoff here, a bit of an assessment. Re-evaluation from the two men.
What do you got?
They're loving this, Rose. They're absolutely reveling in this.
That's what they live for, these two guys. Competitors like this, they want to be pushed to their limits. There's no denying there's a massive amount of respect between these two guys. But Punchy, Istria, he feels vindication in his blood. He wants to prove to this nation, this country, that roll-up is not indicative of what he is capable of. And I agree. He should be fighting like this. The Coliseum is a huge moment in a wrestler's career, as Slex would be finding out right now. Bonza's taken the chop and caught the hand. Istria looks stunned at this. Bonza, no! Oh! Bonza might have just broken Punchy's arm.
That's vicious.
Another one, and Bonza is going for the jugular now.
He repeats the dose.
You can't punch with no arms. Oh, Istria has just tried to use his body weight to stop this. I think Bonza might be going for the Napalm Thunder Driver there. Kicks the arm again. Look at this speed by Istria. You lose an arm, he ramps up the kicks. He is a master of this. Oh my goodness. That punch by Istria, he's got Bonza. Oh my God. Is this a win for Istria? Two. Oh, a kick out just before the three by Bonza.
I feel Istria's noted that he has to quicken the pace right now. That arm damage has taken him a little bit off a kilter, and now he's saying, I've got to pick this up, and while I've got the ascendancy, I've got to take this all the way to the bank. Imagine trying to deposit Bonza at a bank.
Yeah.
It wouldn't fit in an ATM machine, I can tell you that much.
Well, this is mind games now from Punchy. He's basically saying to Bonza, what have you got? He's trying to get in his head with these kicks. If anything, you might have incensed the hammer. Istria now against the ropes. Bonza catches him. Now Bonza throws Istria off the ropes. Punchy underneath the clothesline. Double hooks. Wow, flips Bonza through. Bonza's now caught him. Istria up. Oh my God, the sit-out powerbomb. Is that it for Bonza? Kick out of two by Punchy.
Istria doing extremely well there. Powerbomb from Bonza looked like a finisher.
Oh my God!
That also looks like a finisher.
Bonza just declared death, and that's got to be three. Oh my, how did Istria kick out of that?
I have no idea.
I mean, that is years of waiting for this redemption, waiting for this vindication. He hears that mat being slammed, and he does everything in his power to move before the 3. I think Bonza's a little bit shocked and a little bit impressed by that.
I agree with that. That's an emotion you seldom see from Bonza, and that's a slight lack of confidence in where he's going.
Yeah. What do I got to do?
Yeah.
Because there's no denying both these wrestlers have just improved over the years, just better and better, stronger and stronger.
Absolutely, and Istria is driven by the injustices of 2018 and stuck with him so those many years.
Oh, look at these chops by Istria. Oh no! Bonza's in trouble and Punchy feels it. Chris, this is a classic.
You can hear it from the crowd now, Rose. They're just so appreciative of the endeavour of the 2 gentlemen.
Oh, the drop toe hold by Bonza, though. Great awareness there. He rolls through. He has got Punchy in a bad spot. Into the corner. Istria onto the back of his head, too. And Chris, these 2 guys have given everything. How often do you see Bonza in trouble like this?
No, this is unprecedented territory, Rose. Dare I say uncharted waters for Jack J. Bonza.
I mean, I'm just so glad that Punchy's back in a PWA ring, but the way he looked at me, I hope he never comes back now. That was terrifying.
Yes, hoping he'll take the other exit.
I'm avoiding him at all costs. Referee Hannah here now has to make a decision. She started the count. She's up to 5. Both men are down. No one here would want to see this as a count out, but you wouldn't blame them for the damage they have dished out to each other.
No, but neither will be oblivious to the chance to get a little bit of oxygen back into the lungs right now.
That's a great point. That's a great point. This is crucial, this moment, actually. The most oxygen you can get in your lungs. Oh, Chris, you've made a good point. It's taken 4 years, but you've gotten there.
Everybody take that, please.
Happy 4-year anniversary, by the way.
Yeah, right.
Again, these reversals.
Seems like 40.
Yeah. Istria rolls through, but Bonza sees it coming, catches him, wraps the arms, rolls through into a pin. He's trying to bridge, but Istria stops it. That's smart by Istria. If he bridged then it was over. Armbar by Istria, and Bonza's in trouble, Chris.
He's in huge trouble, Rose.
Oh, he almost tapped there. The pain that must be running through his arm. He's got to get that leg.
It's involuntary, I think, but...
This is what Istria wants. This is what he's dreamed of since that Coliseum match. He wants to tap out Bonza and prove that he's the better technical wrestler. Bonza, though, fights his way to his feet. How does he do this? The strength of the hammer. Oh, he's actually stomping Punchy's face in now. No! That's wild. Oh, my God.
Wow. I mean, Bonza beat Istria with the bridge back in 2018.
It was a roller.
And it was a superb, instinctive counter by Istria.
Oh, the double hit. These 2 men are not stepping down for anything. This is what PWA is all about right here. This is the greatness that Istria has instilled in Rampage in Adelaide. And now he's in big trouble in the middle of the ring. Bonza's caught him with the ankle. Istria's biting his fist. He's trying to do everything he can, but the rope seems so far away. He is being taken straight back to Coliseum. Will he lose again? They roll through, beautiful by Istria.
Well,
takes out a cameraman. This is wild. Now Bonza down onto his back. Istria has the legs.
He surely can't leave him across.
Bonza's trying to use his upper body weight here to stop the roll from happening. Smart by Bonza. Just using his body weight. Oh, Istria rolls back. He was trying to whip him there, but Bonza stopped it. Now Bonza turns, grabs the leg. This is technical prowess here. What is Bonza doing? Istria again. It cannot end like this for Istria. We might never see him again if he taps out to Bonza. What the hell is that?
That is excruciating.
I cannot call that.
It must now be over. I mean, Istria's been brave.
That is insane.
He looked wounded. Might have taken a cut to the forehead. It's got to be done now.
Humans aren't supposed to bend that way, Chris. That is just unnatural.
You won't be able to get on the plane back to Adelaide in this shape.
Chris, I think he's fading.
Yeah,
Hannah's getting close.
Yeah.
Istria's arm is down for 1.
Oh, it's been great. He's been valiant.
It's been a great effort by
It's been
Istria.
superb. Well
it's been
done.
really good.
Kudos to you, Istria.
But this is going to be it. No way. No way.
Excuse me?
Bonza can't believe it. That's it. It was over. Istria was out cold. Bonza has had enough of this. Napalm Thunder Driver incoming. Istria reverses it, grabs the leg. Again, technical prowess. Look at this. The roll up. 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Punchdrunk Istria.
defeated Bonza with a roller pin similar to how Bonza beat him back in the day. Great vindication by Punchy. He's proud of it. What a match. What did we just witness? An absolute classic.
Istria sending Bonza on his bike, I tell you what, Rose. I tell you what, though, it's 1-1.
You're not wrong. But what a huge, that's got to mean absolute volumes for Punchdrunk Istria.
Have a safe trip back.